in general, most countries don't have direct flight to Sri Lanka from Europe. From a consumer's point of view, it doesn't matter අපි ලෝකෙන් උතුමට ලංකාවයි කියලා. Right? We need to think from a consumer's point of view.
482.
So positioning, now you talked about positioning. Positioning essentially has two components to me. One is, okay, what are we positioning ourselves as? Second thing is, who are we positioning ourselves to? Right? And I think we are flawed in both.
Right.
So we are still trying to position ourselves as a cheap destination going behind cheap markets. And then also we don't have an idea of how the markets have evolved. Right? We still go for traditional markets like Europe, and now India and Russia has come in as well. Even before going to strategy, right? I mean, if you just look at the numbers, if you analyze where people come to Thailand from, like they are top 10 countries, about 5 or 6 are from Asia. It's like Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Korea, Japan, and Laos is there as well. But Laos, I think they're just crossing the border, they're not as tourists. So, but if you look at those countries and what we are getting from those countries, it's minuscule. Almost non-existent. For Santani, Singapore was number 5 pre-pandemic. It has gone down since. Then for Santani, number 2 is Middle East.
Okay.
Right? And then you come to strategy, like why Middle East? Because you have the spending power, you have the proximity, like 4-hour flights, and you have flights from every country, at least 2-3 flights a day. These are also part of the strategy when you're trying to kind of promote ourselves to who?
Right.
Okay? But coming from Europe, like okay, UK you have direct flights, now France have direct flights, but in general most countries don't have direct flight to Sri Lanka from Europe. From a consumer's point of view, it doesn't matter අපි ලෝකෙන් උතුමට ලංකාවයි කියලා. Right? We need to think from a consumer's point of view. They would always prefer a direct flight than having to make a change. So a lot of things like that come into play as well.